You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about why women love bad boys. And I've had a lot of guys in the past ask me, a lot of nice guys, you know, a lot of you guys have asked me, a lot of nice guys have asked me, you know, a lot of friends, why do women like bad boys? Why do women like bad boys? I've seen a lot of people make videos about this, and here's my take on it. Why do women like bad guys? And I've had a lot of friends in the past ask me, why do women like bad guys? And I used to think like this as well in the past. I never used to understand why. And here's the reason why, guys. Because you're making the mistake of thinking like a man, which is you're thinking logically, you're thinking in a logical way, and you're thinking logically. So to you, it would not make sense why a woman likes bad guys if you're not one of those type of guys. And basically, it's because when a woman sees a guy who's genuine, who's nice, you're a bit easy. You're coming off a bit easy. You're not a challenge for her. You know what I mean? Like, so have you ever heard a girl say, I just want a challenge, I want some excitement? You need to understand that women lead very boring lives for the most part. You know, the lives are mundane, they're a bit boring, they're not very adventurous, you know, because every time, what are they looking for? They're always looking for excitement. I want a guy who's exciting, I want a guy who's fun, spontaneous, you know, energetic. They're looking for all these things in a partner or in a relationship because they are, for the most part, not those things. You know what I mean? That's why they want excitement. You know, they bore easily. You know, their life does not have a lot of meaning to a lot of them. Like, you know, they look at guys and men as a great deal, as a great source of pleasure, you know, fun, excitement, all these things. So when a woman sees a nice guy, she sees, you know, just a safe guy. You know, he's safe, he's predictable, you know, a good guy, wholesome, you know, like these are the guys girls should be getting with, but they do not get any excitement from these type of guys. This is why when girls are younger, especially when they're younger, I was naive and young once as well. Like I used to have girls that I really cared about. You know, I was a nice guy. I used to be like, oh man, she's so beautiful. Like maybe if I talk to her, be a friend, you know, get her gifts, you know, buy her flowers, Valentine's Day cards, you know, teddy bears. Bro, I did all that shit. I did it all. Like, you know what I mean? I bought teddy bears, you know, Valentine's Day, bought cards, gifts, you know, written with a poem inside the card, like, you know, I love you, like the ocean and the wind and all that shit. I did all that shit, bro. Like I simped hardcore as a kid, you know, as a young teenager, you know, like, cause I thought that's what you taught to do, right? You taught like, oh, if you're just a good guy, you know, the girls will love you in the end and all that stuff. So I bought the gifts, cards, you know what I mean, roses, everything, flowers, you know, told them the beautiful, you know, all these things, and it really didn't really get me anywhere. Like, you know what I mean, I always had females around me, but it was non-sexual attention, friend zoning, and all that stuff. And a lot of you guys can probably relate, you know. So, and I'll see all these beautiful women. They'll always complain to me like, "P, you're so cool. Oh man, like you're such a nice guy. Well, why can't more guys be like you?" You ever heard that one? Why can't more guys be like you? Like, you know what? I wish every guy was like you. I wish I can find a guy just like you. Just like you, Jay. I want a guy just like you, Jay. And I'll be like, well, I'm single. Like, you know, we can do our thing. You know what I mean? And she'll, oh, no. I like you as a friend. I like you as a friend. And you'd be like, but this is your logical brain again. If me and you are friends, you should be in a relationship with someone you care about and you're friends, and you build a foundation from friendship. But no, that's not how women think, guys. They love strangers. They love good-looking strangers. Like they don't really want to be your friend like that. The idea of getting with a stranger, a seductive, tall, handsome, stranger it's an exciting thing for them, you know what I mean? Because they know you, they know you're safe, you're friendly, you're a good guy. They see good guys as the guys who are always gonna be there, you know what I mean? Like the guys that, yeah, I'm gonna settle down with him when I'm past the wall, when I'm old, when I'm ready for responsibility, when I want something stable. I'm gonna settle down with these nice guys. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have the fun. I'm gonna have fun with all these pretty boys, all these bad boys, you know, all these, you know, the Chads, the Tyrones, the Abduls, you know, the pretty boys of all races, you know, all these guys, the high value or high S&V males, you know what I mean? You know these guys, the tall guys, good looking guys with money, you know, the drug dealers, thugs, you know what I mean? The Tyrone Chads of the world. These are the guys who women desire the most. Now, I'm not sitting here and saying that women would not like a nice guy, because you're probably thinking, oh Jay, I got a girlfriend, she's a nice person and she likes me, I'm a nice guy, I'm a awesome guy, I'm not one of these characters, I'm not one of these bad boys you're describing. Bro, I'm just here to tell you, like, women, like girls, do not come out the womb like programmed on that setting. Like, listen, eventually, like, some girls will get tired of dating these type of bad boys, you know what I mean? And then they'll look for something more serious, something more stable, because they'll believe like these bad boys are just no good, the fuck boys, they'll cheat on them forever and all that stuff, and you can't commit to them. But I'm just saying, when they come out the womb, like, they don't come out, the default programming is not liking, it's bad dudes. Like, you know what I mean? Society, like, you know, just women in general, they just come out like that, you know what I mean? Like, whereas you as a guy, you come out thinking girls are sweet, you know what I mean? Like, sweet, awesome, you know, spice, everything nice and all that stuff. But so you act like that, you act that way, and like, you know, you act like a nice guy, you know, you probably are a nice guy when you're young. But I'm just letting you know, man, ever since I became a savage, ever since I became a bad guy, like, it's so strange, because I've been getting so much pussy, man, like, so many girls ever since, like, I switched it up, like, you know what I mean? Like, well, like I said, when I was a teenager, I was a nice guy, calling girls good morning, beautiful, good night, how was your day? Like, all that stuff is not necessary, like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to tell you why girls like those type of guys. They seem more fun, more outgoing, and it's usually the more confident of us, let's be real. Like, you know, a lot of us, like, because I used to be the shy guy, you know what I mean? Then I got out of it, you know what I mean?
I know that you like it like that. I wear designer, check the name on the tag. White fox fur on my jacket. Excuse me, that does not